from all around your lawn. I'm here to tell you how football is strong. We're the best.
Good morning and welcome back to the GDFL Netball Show. Firstly, have to apologise about some of the results we talked about earlier in this segment. North Geelong 42 did defeat Inverleigh 33. It was incorrectly written in the paper, so there was just a little bit of a conflict dispute up here, but that was the score. Both teams are now 1-1 with their win and loss ratio. Going to have a quick look at today's games. Firstly, we've got Inverleigh versus Werribee. Thoughts, girls, out at Inverleigh?
Werribee are going to be really, really hungry, sitting no wins, 2 losses. So I wouldn't like to be Inverleigh on the weekend. But talking about Inverleigh have been
strong.
They've been strong.
Yeah.
They've had some really good performances in the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
But it's Werribee Centrals for me.
Yeah.
I just think after last week, as you said, Amanda, devastation last week, and I think they're just going to come out with a vengeance this week. And I think I'm in the same boat as you.
Probably unfortunate that it's Inverleigh this week.
Absolutely. I'm glad it's them and not us.
Yeah, look, Werribee will be hungry just to get that win on the board.
Yeah.
They should have had it from last week's game. But obviously they don't, so they will be there. I think they'll run away with it in the end. So, the next game, East Geelong versus Belmont Lions. Donna?
Oh, this is going to be a good one. I'm probably going to go for East Belmont on this one. Where's it at, Fee?
It's home at East Geelong.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go for East on this one. I think last week's effort was good and it'll probably be a close game too, I'm sort of figuring, girls.
I think East Geelong, too much experience with Nicole Trainer. The team has played together as a squad for quite a period of years with Melissa Bragg, Shay Rowbottom, add Nicole Trainer into that team. So I think they'll just be too experienced for Belmont Lions, but it will be a closer margin than the last time that they met.
Look, I think Mel didn't play in round 1. I'm not sure the reasons behind that, and she did come back on the weekend. Nicole Trainer, absolutely, she's running the show down there again, as we've talked about. I think that East will get over the top of Belmont. I think that Belmont are a team that you can't dismiss, though. I don't think that any team should go into their games very lightly at all, because they're the unknown. Really?
Absolutely.
I think it's something to keep an eye on. The next game, Thompson versus Belpost Hill. Amanda, your girls down at Thompson. Yeah,
we don't know a lot about Thompson this year, so it'll be good to get down there and have a little bit of a look. It doesn't look like Melody Philpott's playing in the A-grade squad this year, and if she is maybe in defence, there hasn't been any goaling results for her.
First week she was on the goal scoring board, because I did pick that up, but then last week's game, no, she didn't. She wasn't there, so something that you'll be able to feed back to us whereabouts she is.
So we're looking forward to going down and playing Thompson. We enjoy the battles that we've had with them over the years, and look forward to heading down there.
Yeah. Well, we played them last week, as we talked about earlier too, and we had a good win over them. They didn't lie down at all, as you say, Amanda, and they do fight to the very end, which is great. But saying that, Belpost Hill, I think you guys are just so much depth in your team, and depth. Did I say that right? Depth, not depth. Depth in your team, and I think it'll be well and truly too strong. Yeah,
absolutely. Look, Belpost Hill, I'd say you'll get your 3rd win on the board. You've got a lot of experience down there, as you talked about earlier. Kim Martin is just a phenomenal shooter, and I think she'll score her 40, 50 goals again this week.
Which is only average, actually, from this time last year, by the way, Kim.
I think Belpost Hill will be too strong. The next game, Corio versus North Geelong, in what could be a bit of a close one, I reckon.
What do you reckon? Match of the round, girls?
It could be.
Yeah, definitely.
Look, it's going to be an interesting one, and I think one that we will talk about again next week, just as we talked about Corio and Bannockburn this week. So.
Hard to call.
It really is.
I'm gonna go North Geelong.
Yep.
Why is that?
I think they've got a little bit more depth. That's the word that we're saying. A little bit more depth. And just with the familiar goal in combination of Brooke Young and Tori Miller, I think they're a lot stronger. And this is not taking anything away from Amy Barton, but they've got some height, rebounding, and they have played together for quite a period of time in the goal, so they're more familiar.
Yeah, and that's the factor, isn't it? Like, they've played together for a while. I've lost a few plays this year. I mean, they've had their win last week and everything, but I think the same as you. I think North Geelong will
And Lauren Birch too in defence for North Geelong. Phenomenal defender.
Too strong.
Look, I still think that Karaya is the unknown team here, and I know that we're talking about looking forward to talking to them in the upcoming weeks because we just want to sort of clarify a few people that are down there and what's happening down there. Obviously, they've lost a few people, but who sort of stepped into that place? Obviously, they can still play and still fight because that's what they did last weekend. Going to be a close one, but I also will pick North Geelong in that one. And we've got the home game this week, Geelong West versus Bannockburn.
This will be another doozy, won't it? This will be great. Bannockburn strong too. I mean, they'll be devastated after last week's disappointment of losing by 1. So you'll have them to fight against, Fee. But in saying that, you guys did a great performance over Winch last week. I don't know, it's a home advantage to you guys, but you've got 3 out, haven't you? So
well, no, Jess Williams should be back this week. I think Ash Hayes was just waiting. She did have during the week an appointment with her physio just to make sure her knee was right. Nat Vallis, one of our defenders who has a great jump, definitely will be out. So I would say that Holly Richardson will be coming up, who Holly came on in the last quarter of the Anarchy game against Lauren Fort. So I'd say that she did do well, so I wouldn't be surprised if she comes up again. So
you made it tough to call now, Fee, with that information.
But I'm going Bannockburn.
Yeah, go for it.
Amanda, go.
I'm going to go Geelong West. I think you've been priming yourself for a win the last 2 weeks. It's going to be close.
It will be close.
After your performance against Anarchy, a lot of self-belief that's coming in, and Geelong West.
Look, I think it's going to be a game that's going to make us sort of benchmark and go, right, we can do it or not. So this is going to be the game. And the very last game, Anarchy versus Winchelsea. Not much to say.
Yay. Great. Okay. Looking forward to that one, aren't we, girls? It's down, it's at home, so it's going to be good. Look, we'll fight to the end. The girls are really good. They're starting to blend in a bit better now as a team. So, good luck to the girls on Saturday.
Once again, it depends who Winchelsea have got in their side for the weekend. I think the margin will be a hell of a lot closer than when Anarchy and Winch met last time. So, Winchelsea for me.
Well, that's all for today, girls. Good luck in all your games, and it's over to Dick and the boys on the Footy Show.
Let's get into it all until the final silence.